Hi, I'm Icasiana de Gala. I'm the Executive Director of the Southwest Newcomer Welcome Centre. We are proud to present Southwest Culture Fest. It's a series of cultural presentations celebrating Canada 150. All the presentations will be family-oriented. There will be dance and song and even poetry reading, and a lot will be really telling the story of the different cultures presenting. This is a good chance to just know someone from a new culture, and they could be your neighbor, they could be your son's classmate from school. So this is the opportunity to do that and get to know newcomers in the community. And at the same time for newcomers to know the community itself. The Welcome Center started out as just an information service organization, but now we are a full settlement and integration organization. We provide services to newcomers in the Southwest area to help them settle into the community and integrate into the community. At the same time, for a lot of newcomers, language is still a huge part. There are a lot of instances where the wife is still very, very dependent on the husband because maybe the husband is the one who's able to speak the language, who's able to read and write English. So there are a lot of those situations where you see the wife who probably was so independent in her own country, but now had to depend on the child or the husband for anything related to language. Driving is another issue. Again, it's the woman who's the last one to learn how to drive. I mean, between the husband and the wife, it's the priority would be the husband. And I always tell the wives, you're in Canada, in cases of emergency when your husband is not there, how are you going to deal with that? It's a small community, but you need to be able to drive around the city to have that independence.
My name is Jorge Marquez, and I am a Cuban immigrant. I've been here since 2008. My role tonight is going to be hosting the night, and also I brought a presentation on Cuba, so people can have a kind of a display to see what Cuba's like, and some pictures about the beaches and the history a little bit, and some different things about Cuba. We were the first Cubans in town almost 10 years ago when we moved here, but there's some that have moved to town, so that's a good thing to have people from your own country that you can talk and share. And the other Hispanic community that live here, it's great, like the Colombians and Mexicans and people from El Salvador, people from everywhere, so it's good. The name of the band is Grupo Cubano Brisas del Palmar. They've been here before. 2 years ago, we brought them to the Live Sky Casino Event Center, and it was a really good success. And that's why we're bringing them again. And they have a blend of everything. And they have, of course, Cuban music and rhythms and stuff, but they have all kinds of Hispanic or Latin rhythms from Colombia and other Latin American countries. It's mainly salsa. It's known all over the world that the salsa is very popular and people like learning how to dance it. And I guess it's going to be just a good experience for people to kind of rehearse or put some grease on and move the hips, I guess. Upbeat. You're going to get tired if you keep up with them.
It's good. It's nice to see all these people coming out and getting together, and it's amazing to watch everyone. They're such good dancers, so it's really great to be here.
We don't get to see our culture too often in town because not many people from our country come here. So when they do, we enjoy it the most we can, and then we try to make it a big experience. It brings everybody together even more because it's not only the Cuban culture, it's just all the cultures. Canadians, people from all over the world getting together and sharing what they are, and so everybody can have a little taste of that. Swift Current is a good city to live in. It's not too huge, but it's not too small either, and anything you need, you can find it here pretty much. I enjoy being here greatly.
In many of the things that we do, we wanted that integration, that getting to know between newcomers and community members. So we wanted everyone to be there and just enjoy, have fun. And if I would gain another friend on that night, that would be a great success already for me personally.
My name is Terrence Littleton. I'm from the Kawakatus Cree Nation. I'm really honored to be here to showcase a little bit of our First Nation culture here, to honor and be ambassador to all the First Nations here of Treaty 4. So I thank you very much. Hi.
Awesome. So again, I'm really honored to be coming out here to showcase a little bit of our First Nation culture. Just to let you know, this is just a little bit of our First Nation culture through song and dance. So the dance you're going to see is the hoop dance.
Hoop dancing I've been doing for about 28 years. I started off at the age of 8. It was passed on to me from my late uncle, Mr. Kirby Littletent, and been hoop dancing ever since. Traditionally, long time ago, the hoop dance, the materials that they used to make out of where I come from was they made them out of willows, and they tied them with sinew or leather. And the dance kind of originated from down south in New Mexico, where it originated from to become a storytelling dance. And so what I did, I kind of upped it by using bright colors, because again, for people on our beadwork, we would put flowers. So we had to represent all those colorful flowers on the prairie. So that's why I started using bright colors on my outfits, and especially with the beadwork. And so when me and my father were asked back in 2008 to create something that has never been done in hoop dancing. So we'd had trials and error with ideas, and this is what we stayed with the blacklight. Each of the design on my outfit represents something as a story. The choker here represents that eagle, which is I tell that story through my hoop dance. And again, represents all those colorful flowers of the prairies on the beadwork. These fluorescent skulls on them represent our ancestors many years ago. And so I approached some elders if I could use and honor our ancestors on our outfits. So I found this material and created this outfit to represent that. And so all of our outfits and regalia all have a story on them when we put them on, and we need permission from our elders to create our story, and that's what I have on my choker here and the beadwork to tell that story about the eagle through my hoop dance. My brother, Jason Littleton, started off singing at a very young age. Ever since he could talk, he was so drawn to the drum. And so, again, growing up in a background of the powwow trail and the powwow family, Jason kind of stayed away on singing around the drum more or less because he enjoyed the singing portion. Me, I do sing powwow, but I really love dancing. Hoop dancing is a way of life for me. It's just not a dance.
Hi everybody, my name is Tintu Malti Sebastian. I am originally from India, that is south part of India. It's called Kerala. And I am a nurse by profession. And I'm here in Canada. It's been 6 years now. And I live in Swift Current. I'm a permanent resident in Canada. At the moment, I'm myself here. My husband is going to come in September, end of September maybe. And I work here as a continuing care assistant in the Cyprus Health region. When I came here first, I came to one family. They were from India too. And they helped me a lot to know the culture here. Culture-wise, when I came here first, it was really difficult to manage it or maintain it, because so many things we need to learn. When we go from our country and go to another place, of course we will adopt the culture from there, but all of a sudden it's a cultural shock, like coming straight from India and live in Canada. It takes a lot of time to be in Canada with the Canadians and develop their culture here. I started my dancing career since my childhood. I was doing dancing and it's like my passion forever. and it is very symbolic. Like most of the dances are historical story, like in traditional classical dance, like mostly related to the Hindu goddess or Hindu god. So mostly related to them. Most of the people here, they don't understand the story, like it's all like historical, you know. After my performance, so many people said, oh, you dress up so good, and your eye movements, hand movements, it was really good. So they liked that performance. Sivkaran is very nice place, calm and quiet and very tranquil place, and people are so helpful here, and there is many people that you can meet and you should, and all your dreams, hopes and thoughts, everything will come true here in Sivkaran, land of living sky.
For us newcomers coming here, for the community to embrace diversity is so much easier for us to live here because of people being able to accept that yes, there are newcomers here, be able to realize that there will be changes coming maybe, or there will be new things coming. So for newcomers, that would be a good thing for the community to say, yes, we welcome diversity.
If you have program ideas that you'd like to see on maxTV Local On Demand, write us at max.local@sastel.com.